Confessed to my crush today at a parking lot. Sorry for any grammar mistake. English is not my native language. Today, I finally confessed to my crush. A long bit of backstory. I've known her for about a year, and I started developing feelings for her last April. We've been through a lot together. We played a lot of games, even finishing the entirety of good old Fireboy and Watergirl. Celebrated each other's birthdays with cakes and gifts, went out once to watch a movie, and had many deep talk while in office sitting besides each other and when walking home from the office. We grew so close that almost everyone at the office, including my friends and even my professor advisor, shipped us as a potential future husband and wife. We worked at an academic campus as staff and student. And also because we were always helpful and kind when leading fellow co-workers meeting, our co-workers jokingly called us the parents of the office. But still, after all of this shipping, I knew a relationship wouldn't really be possible because of our different religions. But we still kept our closeness. Not everything lasts forever, though. When our one-year work contract ended, I realized I needed to confess because I won't be seeing her as often. Not to asking or forcing her for relationship. I just wanted to be honest about my feelings. So today, as we walked together to the parking lot, I asked her for a short talk. In that moment, I finally confessed. She was shocked at first, but then she smiled, laughed, and thanked me for being one of the kindest people in her life. She apologized that she couldn't reciprocate my feelings right now, but she wished me all the best and hoped our close friendship would continue even after we graduate. We ended the conversation with one long handshake and laugh before going our separate ways, waving at each other. After the confession, I felt very relaxed after having to overthink for a long time. I smiled and laughed on my way home, knowing that I may not be able to date her, but I'm thankful that I had a crush who collaborated, worked, and shared fun moments with me. And I sincerely hope that I can continue our closeness in the future. Non-native speakers who apologize for their English almost always have better command of the language than native speakers, particularly Americans, especially MAGAs. Dude, awesome for confessing your crush to her and hearing her response. Don't be like the young me and keep it to yourself, then always wonder for the rest of your life what could not have been. Found out my boyfriend was cheating on me and needed to vent. Just as the title says. I found out last night that my boyfriend has cheated on me. Luckily, I only wasted a few months with him, but I think I'm still in shock. Because I haven't cried, and honestly I feel pretty good because I thought I was going crazy. It was with another coworker too. We both work in the same place. The worst thing about this is that a few people knew that he was cheating on me with that girl and did not tell me. I recently had a gut feeling I couldn't shake, and whenever I brought it up to him, he dismissed me and assured that he has never contacted her outside of work, and lo and behold, he's been texting her for at least a couple months. Don't know for sure when it started because the screenshots I have don't have the start of their messaging. He's telling her that he wants to kiss her, so glad to have her in his life, and telling her she's kinky. But as soon as I found out, I packed my shit and left. He woke up confused on why I was leaving, and I confronted him, hoping he would fess up, but alas, he chose to dig his hole deeper. I told him I had proof, and he had the audacity to say that it's fake screenshots, but I 100% know it's real. And basically threatened to call admin on me if I tried to be messy. Like me? Messy. Not me. Never have I been messy in any of my relationship, and so why would I waste my time with ruining his life? Nah, I'm good, thanks. He can do that himself. Or at least the people who are spreading this info. He thinks I'm going to regret this decision in a few months, which is laughable. It's the best decision I've ever made in my life. Whoever was looking out for me and gave me the screenshots, you're a real one. Although don't know if they were being messy or watching out for me. Doesn't matter, I'm free from a bad relationship. Thank you for listening to my rant. I feel like I just needed this off my chest, and I can go to bed now. And for all the cheaters out there, just know you will always be found out. So just don't do it, just saying. I don't think I want a relationship with my little sister anymore. As the title, I, 37M, don't know if I want to have a relationship with my little sister, 34F, anymore. A couple years after I met my wife, before we were married, we started making those life choices. Getting a house, getting married, dog. All of those caused my sister to act differently. Like, more passive-aggressive, more judgment, and more expecting me to just agree with her position. It first broke when we got our dog. She's an extra-large dog, 90 pounds poodle Great Pyrenees cross, and just wants to snuggle everyone. We got her, other than wanting a dog, because my wife has OCD security, She used to get upset if I wasn't at home by nightfall and would wake me up several times a night to check the doors. Having our pup has completely removed those. If my wife gets scared/upset, we check our pup's behavior to see if it's an issue. Anyways, my sister has a legit fear of dogs and a habit of thinking she's right. So when we got the dog and wouldn't listen to her advice about it, she decided to go no contact with me. I would like to note that, while she started the no contact, she had a greyhound for several years, so it was, I'm allowed a dog, but you can't. Fast forward 2-ish years, she is talking to me again, but we're low contact. It's a I give what I get relationship from my side. We have a daughter, so that's a driver for her to want to be in contact with me. Sadly, whenever she is with my daughter, she won't listen to our instructions of how to handle her, like forcing hugs and such. She also does things like speaking badly about me in front of my daughter, but not when I'm around, wife is, as well as purposely excluding us from family events by saying there are too many people, but then inviting several additional people. Dealing with her is getting exhausting. All my parents talk to my wife about now is how we need to reconcile with her. They don't talk to me about it, and they know my sister won't be accountable for her actions, so it has to come from me. I have a firm stance that I require an apology before I can reconcile. To give some additional context for my sister, she was a bride's mate for my brother's wedding. About a month before the wedding, my sister exploded at him because she didn't believe in marriage and couldn't support the wedding. We all knew beforehand, but she waited until after a custom bride's mate dress was purchased for her instead of just saying now when they asked her over a year before. So yeah, I don't think I want my sister in my life anymore. I think you should definitely go no contact with her. She has no regard for your life. Wishing you and the people who actually care about you and your family well. No contact with her. Any family events that you cannot get out of where she is gray rock her, and just let her live in her own insanity. If she can't respect you, your wife, and basic boundaries with your kid, it's fine to go no contact. Protect your home first. I feel like I'm a better, happier person since leaving my family and hometown. A few years ago, I moved rather far away from my family and hometown. I've noticed since leaving I feel not only happier in my day-to-day life, but I feel I'm also now a better person. I've always had an unhealthy family dynamic. I don't have any bond with my parents, grandparents, or any extended family. My mother wasn't much of wife to my dad, nor a mother to us kids. My dad, on the other hand, likes to ignore problems. They divorced when I was 10, remarried, had more kids. I grew up poor. Never had a thing handed to me. I was considered the problem child. I had anger issues. I caused drama in my friend groups and jobs I had. I didn't really ever care about school or life really. I was angry at the world. I told my family from a young age that I was getting out of there and moving far away. I remember being a child and praying to whatever God is out there that I'd wake up and the life I was given was a bad dream, and I had a mom who acted like a mother, father who cared. We had a better house, money, because they did better in life, and I was normal. I moved away in my mid-20s. I remember no one believed I was actually leaving when I told them. They kinda laughed at me, told me I was being crazy. But I did. I now have a great boyfriend, whose family is the kind I begged for as a kid. He's introduced me to friends who are accepting and understanding people. I have a good-paying job that I like. I finally don't dread going into work every day. My co-workers and people here view me as a kind-hearted person. We have our own place, nothing fancy, but it's nicer than any place my parents ever had. People here see me as a completely different person, but my family back home still sees me as the angry, hateful version. I hate it. My mother and me rarely speak. My father calls me often, but I put off answering because I can't help but revert into this snooty, angsty person. I haven't visited back home once because it's not worth it to me. Paying a plane ticket that's $600 for a round trip or driving 10 hours. Just to have to pay for the ticket or gas myself. Any food I eat I'd have to pay for myself. I'd have to pay for my family's meals too if we went out. There wouldn't be any celebration dinner where parents pay like a normal family. They won't come visit me unless I pay their way because again they're that poor. They try to make me feel bad for leaving, for not coming to visit, and I hate it. I wish they could just accept I'm better gone. I'm happier gone. My nervous system is finally calm. I'm being myself without anyone's stares or comments. I stopped wishing things were different. I stopped wishing I had a better life, job, family. I finally got up and made changing in my life and turned my wishes into my reality. You didn't escape, you evolved, and the fact that your peace feels like betrayal to them is not your problem. Healing out loud, pretending everything was fine. Proud of you, FR. Good for you. Be proud of your hard work and who you've become. Remember, your past made you who you are today. You don't have to regret it. It's your history, but that doesn't make it your future. Now, this is my prayer for a good future.